So today I've had a little bit of a problem downloading stuff because I made the file too big, so I've had to split it up into a few. So here is section number 1 for proportion for step 4 or stage 4. Hope you enjoy it. So stage 4 or step 4 of proportion is all about best buy problems, and it's by comparing equivalent quantities or costs. So that's what you're going to be doing over this next week. And there are 3 clips on Hegarty for that. There's clip 763, 764 and 765. Now, when you're using Hegarty, what you need to do is put the video up and copy down the examples. So make sure you've got a piece of paper with you, or a book's even better, and write down the examples, showing what is done each time. I know some of you don't like that, but you've got to do this at this point. And then at the end, once you've done all that, can you make sure that you then do the quiz? Have a go at that. That'll show me at home how you're getting on. It'll show your other teachers, if you're using this from a different class in the school, how you're getting on with that section. Also, we have 3 tasks. So what I'd like you to do now is probably pause this video and have a go at those Hegarty tasks. Okay, so hopefully you've done those Hegarty tasks, and we've got 3 tasks to go through. Task 1 is one with problem solving regarding some ratios. So we're just looking at some ratios on that. I'm going to go through those in a little bit more detail, and I'm going to show you the answers. So pause this video again and have a go at those. Those sheets are on the learning platform as well. So make sure you have a look on the learning platform for those. Okay, in stage 4 or part 4 of proportion, the first piece of work that's on the learning platform is called section A, and it says 8 groups of pupils are going on a school trip. Each group has a different ratio of males to females. And then it's about working out the proportions. It says in Joe's group there is 1 male for every 3 females, and it's written down a little bit like this. Males, remember that means to. Females is 1 to 3. It says there are 7 males, so if I know there's 7 males, I need to know how many times I've had to go through this list. What have I times 1 by to get to 7? And in this case, if I'm going from 1 to 7, 1 to 7, I times it by 7 divided by 1, which is 7. So I've times it by 7. So I need to do the same to the other part of my ratio, because it will have gone through this process 7 times. So I've got 3 lots of 7, which is 21. So that would be the answer to the first one. In Rob's group, so that's number 1, in Rob's group it says there is 1 male for every 4 females, 1 male to every 4 females. And it says there are 12 females in the group. So how many times have I had to go through this 1 to 4 pattern till I've got to 12? How many times, or what have I done to 4 to get to 12? Well, I've times it by 12 over 4, which is the same as 3. So I've times it by 12 over 4, which is 3. So I've times that by 3. So I need to do exactly the same to this one. I need to times that by 3, because it'll go 1, 4, another 1, 4, and another 1, 4 till I've got to 12. That means 1 times 3 is 3. So there were 3 males on that one to answer Rob's on question number 2. Question number 3, it says Raz's group. So Raz, there are 3 males for every 2 females. So males to females again. There are 3 males for every 2 females. There they are. It says there are 12 males in the group. Well, there's 12 males there. So I need to know how many times I've gone through this 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2 grouping until I've got to 12. So what have I had to times 3 by to get to 12? Well, I've times it by 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So 12 divided by 3 means I've times that by 4. So I need to do this by 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. So it's 12 to 8. There are 8 females in that group. Question 4 then, it says Deepa's group. There are 5 males for 4 males to females. There's 5 males to every 7 females. It says there are 28 females. 28 females in there. How many males? So I want to know how I've got from 7 to 28. What have I times it by? If I'm not sure, I do 28 divided by 7, and 28 divided by 7 is 4. So I've times that by 4. So I need to do exactly the same to this, which is 20. So that's the first section. Now, looking back at why we're doing this, if I did this and shared these people out, there's 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. In other words, I've had to go through this thing 3 times to get there. So there'll be 4, 8, 12, 1, 2, 3. So if there's 12 females, there are 3 males. And that's how it goes. So the answers to part B, very similar to part A. Very, very similar thing that we did to part A. It says in Clive's group there are 5 males for every 3 females. So males to females, there are 5 to 3. They said there are 24 people in total. Now this is a little bit different because it's in total. It's not 24 males and it's not 24 females. It's 24 in total. So what I want to know is how many in total were in my first round of people? Well, there were 5 and 3, which is 8. So I need to know that multiply. I need to know what I've times 8 by to get there. So I've times 8 to get to 24. If I'm not sure, I do 24 divided by 8, and that is 8, 16, 24, which is 3. So I've times it by, So I've times it by 24 over 8, or 3. So I've times it all by 3, which means 5 times 3 is 15, and 3 times 3 is 9. So that's how we do these when we're sharing in a total amount. So we've got to figure out the total amount. So that's question 1. Question 2, it says, in Sam's group, there are 2 males to every 5 females. So males to females, there are 2 to every 5 females. There are 35 people in total, so I'm going to put my total column up, total. And I know there's 35 people in total. But in the first round of me sharing these people out, there were only 7 people, 2 males and 5 females. So what have I done to get from 7 to 35? Well, I've times it by 35 divided by 7, which is 5. So I've times it by 5. So I need to times these by 5. 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 5 is 25. You'll notice that they should add up to get this. If not, we've done something wrong somewhere. So 10 add 25 is 35. Perfect. Davina's group, there is 1 male to every 2 females. And there are 24 people in total. So in my total bit, there are 24 people. Let's have a look. Well, how many in this first round of sharing the people out? We've got 1 and 2, so total was 3 in that first round. So how have I got from 3 to 24? How have I got from 3 to 24? Well, I divide 24 by 3, which means I've times it by 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, which is 8. So I've times that by 8. Now I've times this by 8, and I times this by 8. So 1 times 8 is 8, and 2 times 8 is 16. And you'll notice again that they add together to get 24. So we know it's right. We know we've shared them out right. So the final one in this section, Sanjay's group, there are 4 males to every 7 females. So 4 males to 7 females. There we go. And there are 24 people in this one. So how many was there in this first? No, there wasn't. There was 55 people in this one. Apologies, I've read the wrong question. There were 55 people. It's 4 to 7 and 55. Now, in this first run, there were 11 people. I need to get that to 55. So what have I times 11 by to get to 55? And I know quite a few of you are going, why is he doing this? Because I know it's 5, it's easy. 55 divided by 11, and that is the same as 5. Brilliant. So 4 times 5 is 20 and 7 times 5 is 35. So 20 or 35 is 55 and we've got it correct. Okay, on to the next one.